Hello and welcome back to the very beautiful and sunny wild, which is being brought to you from Kubri, which is in the Dumfries and Galloway area. And I'm here for a specific reason, which is to visit wildlife hides with the Scottish Photography Hides. And I'm going to see badgers. That's the main thing, which I cannot wait for, because as far as I can remember, I've only seen about 5 to 6 badgers alive in the wild at night time scurrying around, and I've never got a photo of them, like, ever. And I really want to get a picture of a badger. And it's not just about the picture, it's about experiencing wildlife and seeing it right in front of you, which I just, even now, it just makes me just, I get so excited about, because I love wildlife. So that's the plan anyway. So I'm gonna head off because I'm going there this evening and it'll be my first trip. So it's a daytime evening photography hide. I'm not going to go with any expectations, just on the fact that I think nature is so random and you can't predict where it will be from the next. So I think it's best just to say I'm going to go with the fact that it is a beautiful evening and hope whatever comes after that is just a bonus. That's what I'm going to do, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So without further ado, let's get on. I'm going to drive out and go to this wildlife hide, and fingers crossed, let's see some very beautiful badgers and let's just have a wonderful time. So the kit that I will be taking with me to the hide is the Fujifilm 150 to 600mm, and attached to that I will mainly have the Fujifilm X-T5, because I have a feeling I will have to do some flash photography, which I've never done before, so I'm going to have to adjust my settings. So I'm going to keep it to one camera body. I will also take my Fujifilm X-H2S, but this is primarily just to get some B-roll and some little bits of filming of where I'm at. So that is my main equipment anyway, and fingers crossed I can figure out how to use the flash. So I first arrived at the hide and met the gentleman I would be spending the evening with, and what a beautiful evening it was. Just perfect conditions. The reflection pool at the hide looked incredible, and I was just so excited just to see the wildlife. And we were sat waiting for a bit. We saw a few pheasants and other little small birds, but nothing really came out until some very cheeky red squirrels came along and started jumping around everywhere, not staying where they were meant to stay. But that's the beauty of nature, it just does its own thing. And then a heron came along and just sat in the tree, and I was watching that for a little bit. And then a very loud rogue pheasant also came along to join the party. So we were sat for quite some time, and I was really worried I'd miss the badgers because I had to be at my campsite before 11, before the gates shut. So I kept waiting and waiting, and I think it got to about 9:30, and then one of the guys said, "Oh, I've just seen a badger." And I was like, oh my word, and I got so excited. I could feel like myself just like, oh, it felt like I was gonna cry from excitement. And then that was it. I finally saw my first badger, and it was the most beautiful moment ever. Like, I was so happy. And from that, the next hour and a half, I think it was, just went in like 2 seconds. I loved every second of it. It was incredible. Good morning and welcome back to the next day of the first day. I feel like I'm recording like something for Star Wars when I'm starting later and going backwards. So yes, it is the next day from my badger hide experience. I'm having to record it the next day because I got back quite late last night. Like 11:15, that's late for me. And I had to offload my memory cards, sort everything out, get my head just calmed down because I was so hyper and excited from what I'd seen. And as such, I've been up since 4:30 this morning. But I didn't need to be up till like an hour later, but I couldn't sleep, I was too excited. So I thought I'd just do my catch-up record now as it's in my head. But yes, I have seen, I have experienced, and I have been involved and immersed in the beautiful, wonderful ways of badgers in the wild. And they are stunning, stunning little creatures. And like they were so close and you could just hear them munching on their food and like, it's so sweet. It's just so nice to see them. I've never seen a badger that close alive, and yeah, they're beautiful. They're really lovely little creatures, and they remind me a lot of my dog actually. Yeah, they do. They're gorgeous, gorgeous little things. So it's a wonderful experience. I'm over the moon with everything I saw. I saw a little glimpse of tawny owls as well and their chicks, which just like little puffballs, little muffins sat on a tree. And then I also saw red squirrels. They're really cute and beautiful. And what else did I see? A heron, a rogue heron, and a really rowdy pheasant that wouldn't shut up. So I saw quite a lot, which is good. And what made it even more wonderful was actually sharing the experience with 3 lovely gentlemen that were in the hide with me, and seeing their excitement and buzz and like passion for photography, like the big kids in their hearts just like came shining out. And it was so nice, so lovely. So big shout out to those guys. Thanks for making it really good fun. And yeah, so today I'm gonna go see tawny owls again, hopefully, and sparrowhawks, that's the plan. I really hope I get to see both, but again, just see what happens. I'm not going with any expectations. just whatever happens, happens. I'm happy with everything. This area is beautiful. Dumfries and Galloway is beautiful. It's got some stunning woodlands in the area, like really old, beautiful trees, ancient woodland vibes, not just pine, but a mixture. And I love that, I really do, because you can see bluebells and all the beautiful flowers underneath. So yeah, definitely come check out this area. Yeah, it's beautiful. On that note, I need to get ready for this next hike, which I'm really excited for as well. And stay tuned, fingers crossed we'll see tawny owls, sparrowhawks, and anything else in between. And fingers crossed I'll get some shots, that would be nice. And I will see you in the next episode. And until then, you lovely people, goodbye for now. Bye-bye.